It's not typical for most artists to be able to write and play and sing and really do all that stuff. A lot of people fake it. You know, Avril just happens to be able to write really well and have a great voice.
And now you wonder why you're the one alone.
And she plays guitar. She, you know, plays drums, she plays piano. She's super talented.
I prefer not to play on my record because I want it to be amazing. I want the guitar and all the instruments to be perfect. It depends on the song. If it's like a ballad, no. But like I can do better. It's just so, the guitar is so whatever. It's laid back.
Cool, let's record. I don't know, I mean, she's good with melody, she's good with lyrics, she's good conceptualist. I think a lot of that stems from just singing and knowing what a good melody sounds like, you know, intrinsically.
Coming up with melodies for me is so easy because I've been singing so long. I've been singing my entire life, you know, performing on stage since I was 7.
You know, when she's on, it's on, man. Ideas are flying, you know? I think the melodies are super strong. I think a lot of lyrics are really good. And I think it's, you know, I think it's going to be a great record. That was dope. You just got to see Avril Lavigne in action. Writing some crazy. You just got to see. She's really good. She just comes in and does it.
Innocence is such a beautiful song to me. The song is about capturing a moment, like, of absolute bliss, a moment that's like perfect.
I knew the minute we wrote it, I'm like, this is a big, huge ballad. But I was really worried because I knew if it wasn't done right, it would suck. You know, I think Rob is such a good producer that he saw that her and I had a really big idea of how we wanted it to go. So he, like, very controllingly let us carry out our vision.
We went in and cut the song, and we thought it should rock a little more and have a different kind of emotion. And then, on hindsight, she realized that that wasn't really quite the right direction for the song.
I knew that the song could have a certain feel, like just sitting alone in a room, playing the song and singing it. I would get this feeling, and I didn't get it on the original recording.
It takes a lot of guts to do that, you know, artistically, because usually your first instinct is the right one. But I think in her case, she's looking for something more and try to get something that's even a little deeper. So we came back and sort of retooled the song in a slightly different, with a different emotion, which actually was better for the lyric and for the melody.
When you're recording a song, it doesn't really matter the parts. It's all about the emotion.
I'm glad that I changed it. I knew I'd be happier with it slower and a little more laid back. It's amazing, and I'm really happy with it. I love crazy strings. I love it when strings get all busy like Iris. So when I went into the studio and heard the strings, I almost started to cry because they moved me.
Well, I've done streaming arrangements almost exclusively with David Campbell because it's almost like the instrument that you're hiring him to play is the orchestra.
That part is cool.
That's cool, isn't it?
You know, sometimes I'll hear things and, you know, with it being my song, I have my vision for the song. Sometimes I come in and say, you know what, maybe we can do it more like this, or take this out, or I like this part, I don't like this part. And so I got to, like, work with David Campbell on the strings, and he was really cool about that.
Are your bars numbers Dave?
Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to add 4 bars to this song.
The first job is to analyze it and make sure that the artist is actually bettering the song and give your real opinion. If it is better, then yeah, go for it. In this case, of course, it was a great idea.
Oh, yeah, no, we want to go join at 53.
What do you think? Do you think that we should go finish it, or do you think that we should put this in after we do it twice?
I think that's good. I like that part.
Yes,
Because there's a lot of counter...
We're gonna keep this in. Okay, we'll do that twice.
Keep all this in.
When the track got like, 90%, 95% there, she was like, okay, I'm ready to sing on it. And she just does like two or three takes at the most. And they're perfect.
We're recording Innocence with Rob Cavallo, but Luke, it's joining
I'm
us.
doing nothing. I'm just watching.
You're coming for support.
I'm here for support.
La la la. Waking up, I see that everything is okay. The first time I feel alive, and it's so great.
There was always a thing that she was fighting for during the process of making the track, so that the music, I should say, so that when she came in to sing that vocal, it was going to support all the things that she had in her mind that she was going to do as a singer, which you can't really communicate until you actually do it.
This is the best feeling. This innocence is brilliant. I hope that it will stay. This moment is perfect. And please don't go away.
And we all look around the room and we're like, I think that was perfect. And that's it. We don't have to auto-tune, we don't have to chop it up. It's weird.
Let it pass you by. Dude, I'm so hammered. Yeah! Woo!
Then you realize that she actually has like a very unique and very complete vision for what she's going after, and you can hear that because the vocal became so much higher a performance. It took the song so much higher. All the backgrounds and all the parts that she came up with and the different tones in her voice and how she emoted, it was just magical.